holidays are the greatest time of the year. So we've turned the TOC Arena into a winner's wonderland. And tonight, the quarterfinals continue as our remaining 4 teams battle for a spot in the Final Four. TOC OG chef Jet Tila and baking champ Chef Ashley Holt.
Oh my God, that's beautiful!
Take on competition warriors Chef Britt Resigno and Chicago's Jonathan Sawyer.
Oh, Sawyer.
Good, right? It's delicious.
And then TOC 4 champ Mei Lin and her BFF, Chef Nini Wynn, take on Baller Brothers, Chefs Michael and Brian Voltaggio. Wild card ingredient, candy canes.
Yay!
There are individually wrapped candy canes, which I think is
Mean.
I would like to beat a Voltaggio brother once in my career before they retire.
I don't think they'll ever retire.
Which team will jingle all the way to the title?
Whoa! Oh, it's perfect.
The trophy.
Brian, do you have my serrated?
Big bucks for charity, and thanks to Carnival Cruise Line, $100,000. This is Tournament of Champions All-Star Christmas. Welcome to night 5 of the biggest holiday competition in culinary history. Are you ready to meet the next quarterfinal contenders? In the battle for the C division, we have the #1 seed team, 4-time TOC finalist Jet Tila and baking champ Ashley Holt, who cinched the win in the first round with her combination of veteran know-how and rising star power.
'Tis the season.
Seriously, man. It was a tough battle.
Yeah.
Can I just say thank you for saving my butt?
In the sweets, one team scored a 44 out of 50. The winner is Jet and Ashley.
Yeah, you really did.
Happy to come through.
But the road gets tougher.
We've known each other for quite a long time. She was my producer on the Today Show many years ago. She is one hell of a pastry chef.
We're here to make some magic and kick some ass.
Win.
They're up against the #3 seed team, Chef Britt Resigno and Chef Jonathan Sawyer. These two have taken the competition world by storm on their own and have emerged now victorious in their very first battle as a team.
Nervous. Man, this is another big pastry chef.
Yeah.
Real pastry chef moves. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. She's bad and boozy, baby.
Britt and Jonathan!
It was nice to take one down, but then to have to go right into another one is going to be tough.
Truly.
The game plan has always been, I'm going to lean sweet, he's going to lean savory.
I know neither of them specialize in pastry,
Right.
but they clearly know what they're doing.
But they're not gonna do as well as you. So no big deal. You just have to save us again.
I saw them earlier. I was like, it's good that you get to see your family tomorrow, right? So.
I really love our strategy. Helping each other, shopping for each other, tasting for each other, communicating really yielded the results that we got, which is a dub.
I mean, bada boom.
Bada bing.
Chefs, they are ready for you.
All right, let's go.
This is it. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Are you ready to see these chefs deck the randomizer? Well, then let's light this up! Chef Britt Resigno is the executive chef and a co-owner of a 4-diamond Italian restaurant. Chef Jonathan Sawyer, he is a James Beard Award winner for Best Chef Great Lakes. Put your hands together for the angry Italian and the bearded baller, Team Britt and Jonathan. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You two are great friends. You met here at TOC4. Since then, you've gotten married, you've opened a restaurant, you've come up there to help, and they are like step-brother and sister. Literally, I mean, if you see in the movie, it's what's going on over here in real life. You're going up against the #1 seed. Concerned?
Always.
You have to be concerned because your opponent, you know who they are. Chef Jet Tila is a master of Asian cuisine who has opened over 20 restaurants across the U.S. Now, he has an Emmy and a James Beard nomination. His teammate, Chef Ashley Holt, is the owner of a luxury cake shop. Give it up for the Jetster and the Sugar Monster. This is Team Jet and Ashley.
How you doing, guys?
How are you feeling as a TOC rookie?
I'm just in my zone, blinders on, and just, yeah, doing my best.
There's equal weight in this competition between the savory dish and the sweet dish. And I think Jet is not crazy to bring in a ringer. Because this is gonna be the kind of kickoff I want tonight for week 5. And all I can say about that is let's take it to the randomizer right this way. Once again, chefs, as you know, the randomizer will determine the savory ingredient for one dish, the sweet ingredient for the other dish, but the equipment, the style, and the wild card will be included in both dishes. Well, let's just get right to it. Going for savory.
Going on protein.
In the savory category, lobster. For the sweet category, carrots.
Okay.
The equipment, waffle iron, herbaceous, and panettone.
Okay.
I got this.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes to stand and confer with your partner. Go.
I'm gonna do a Thai herbaceous lobster, so it's gonna be double stir fried.
It's been working so far. I'm staying sweet, he's staying savory, and we're just trusting each other to just stay in our lane.
I'm gonna steam the carrots, turn it to a puree, mix it into a carrot mousse.
Lucky for dessert, carrots are really delicious. You can get a lot of this beautiful sweetness and caramelization from them.
Yes. We're gonna play like we have nothing to lose, because we have
We have
nothing,
nothing to lose.
We got this.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
3, 2, 1, go. Bye-bye. Lobster and Christmas Eve is kind of like a hand-in-hand. Carrots for the sweet dish. It can be cooked, it can be raw. Waffle iron, I've seen this do some real damage on folks. They can't just go do something with it and then go finish the cooking somewhere else. Herbaceous foods, herb or herb-like, fresh or dry. And then panettone is a sweet, dome-shaped, traditional Italian Christmas bread, kind of like our fruitcake, but way better.
I totally let Ashley down last week with over-seasoning, and I can't let that happen again. Not letting you down really helps me not overthink.
Turn up the confidence. We're taking this home.
Sawyer, leave some herbs for the rest of us.
I got juicer up front.
Heard. Our game plan going forward is work as a team, talk, taste.
Panettone. Carrots up front.
I got your lobsters. Together, we make one.
Where are we headed with this, Chef?
Panettone waffle with some thyme and some carrot tops.
I'm making like a bread pudding in a sense. I am wanting to make an herby panettone waffle, make a trifle, cook those carrots down, make a beautiful carrot mousse. The pitfall of carrots is making sure they're cooked enough to actually draw that sweetness out of them. Honestly, I'm going back to exactly how I make my daughter's honey carrots every night for dinner. Put them in a bowl of water and put it in the microwave while I'm making her other food. Next up, I have to get my waffle batter made. Panettone is kind of like a moister brioche. I truly have never understood the hype of panettone. It's like, everyone seems to love it. I'm tasting this and I'm like, okay, I've been sleeping on panettone. It's really good.
Cut this up and serve some to the audience so they can taste it. You have to find out how to share that. Share one piece as a couple. A croque monsieur made out of that. Oh.
This randomizer is telling me to make this Hong Kong-style lobster dish called Typhoon Harbor lobster.
My lobster tattoo. Hopefully it'll bring us good luck. See this, bud?
What do I do? Like, oh yeah, there you go.
Speaking of lobsters, I happen to have one right here.
Woo! I'm gonna use that panettone in the waffle iron and make breadcrumbs to make this crunchy. Because panettone is so moist, I need to get this dry and crispy into breadcrumb texture, and I start toasting it with some oil in the waffle iron. I hate the waffle iron. I have no idea what to do with it.
You don't cook your whole lobster in a waffle iron, Jet Tila?
If we use it in a too obvious way, I think we can get dinged, and we don't use it enough, we can get dinged.
The waffle iron in here, it has spelled victory and it has spelled demise for countless of qualified chefs. A lot of cats see this waffle iron and tremble.
live Maine lobsters. A pre-cooked lobster, live Maine, is not what you're looking for. So much they could get out of this, from the tamale in the body, to breaking down the legs, to making stock.
Now I have to break down 4 whole lobsters.
Sorry. Multiple. All the way over here, dude. Wow.
See that?
So sorry, guy.
Whole lobster, I love this ingredient. I've been working with whole lobster since I was a kid, literally. The dangers here are having to fabricate or break down the lobster, and you get it all done in time. I'm gonna use the bodies for sauce. I'm gonna take the little heads for the plate. So I start this sauce base. I mount a ton of butter in, and then green and red chilies, and then I take the chopped up lobster bodies because I really want to build a rich sauce with this. Not everybody eats Christmas turkey or prime rib. This has been a lot of the Tila family holiday dinners. We'd close up the shop and then we'd go to the Chinese restaurant, and that was our Christmas dinner.
Chef, are you savory?
Mostly, yes. I have a hard time thinking about anything except for waffle and waffle.
Chicken and waffles?
Lobster and waffles. I love it.
Talk to me about savory dish, Chef.
I'm gonna do a lobster and waffle combination. I'm gonna make a panettone waffle, sort of like in the flavors of stuffing. It's time to butcher lobsters. Starting a stock from those bodies and pernod and garlic and herbs, and then I start blanching the lobsters. I'm gonna blanch these lobsters really quick, Britt.
Wait,
Shock them, and then move on to the next step.
heard that.
Lobster waffles for Christmas breakfast again, Dad?
Chef, I got your diced panettone here. We have carrots. Your instinct is like, oh, go carrot cake. But we're creative, we're innovators. We're doing a tiramisu. I have to dry out this panettone, get it into the waffle iron so I can really dehydrate that panettone so that it has a chance to soak up my coffee mop. Christmas time, I look forward to my first loaf of panettone every single year. It's cold outside, the fire's going, the stockings are hung. Sawyer, throw me a thing of cream cheese. It's my boy. I need to make a zabaione first. So I'm gonna take egg yolks and sugar and I'm gonna whip those until they're pale. See you, little buddy. I'm gonna add my mascarpone cheese to that, and then I gotta start working on my heavy cream so we have a nice, light, fluffy dessert.
That's awesome.
Good?
Where's the herbs at the end?
Ooh, got you. I wanna finish my cream with a little bit of lime leaves. I think it adds a little freshness. I'm also gonna use basil because I really wanna hit this herbaceous note.
I'm gonna make an herbaceous sofrito. Tarragon celery leaf chervil in. It's gonna go into that panettone batter.
I know that we can use the pulp and the juice in both of our dishes, so I wanna make sure that I'm reserving both.
Smart.
I'm gonna use the carrots as well.
Even though we really don't need to. I love it.
We're hitting the randomizer from every single direction. You got eggs over there?
Yeah.
All of that is gonna be combined with the panettone, and that's what's gonna go inside of the waffle maker.
Best timers ever.
There's no soft draw here. There's no one that when you look at them and you say that's an easy W, because it doesn't exist. But these two are the #1 seed for a reason. They are absolutely acclaimed.
You know that there's a doomsday coming for one of us chefs.
Chefs, halfway point, 20 minutes. Let's go! Give it up, Team Michael and Brian. Team May and Nene.
You grab me stock. What? Stock?
Brian, do you have my serrated?
And a 1-point difference.
Of course.
Once the panettone is nice, toasty, crispy, dry, I throw that in a food processor until I get a perfectly gritty panettone breadcrumb.
And then I'm gonna sift it.
I'm gonna make a Hong Kong herbaceous lobster stir fry. Into the edible pieces of lobster, I add that panettone breadcrumb.
Fine.
Bouillon, cornstarch, fried alliums. What else?
Fried garlic, fried shallots, and basil. Going to the fryer with all this, guys.
Heard.
And here's my panko, panettone panko.
Smells good in here.
I'm making like a bread pudding in a sense. I'm making a custard that I'll pour over to the panettone, let it hydrate for a bit.
Where are we headed with this, Chef? Bread pudding territory?
All right, right now, yeah, panettone waffle with some thyme and some carrot tops.
I get some carrots shredded, cook that down with some butter, some more thyme, and some basil. Basil's really beautiful when you cook it down. It brings out a really nice sweetness to it, and it pairs really wonderfully with the carrots. The trick with the waffle iron, just don't burn it. Like, don't overfill it, and just keep an eye on it.
What's going on in the mixer
I'm
bowl?
just getting some heavy cream whipped. Just
Got
have
it.
it set to the side. There we go. Now you're good.
Steamed carrots are done. I'm gonna blend it up with a little bit of cream, get it nice and smooth, and once that's cool, I'm gonna fold it into my whipped cream, creme fraiche mixture. Being in this type of competition with this caliber of chefs, it's like, it's next level. It's like, no matter how proud I am of what I've made, I also have to put it against the team right next to us cooking phenomenal dishes. I really need to button myself up here and make a seamless, perfect dessert.
You're good. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
A little more, a little more, a little more. One more minute, please. Now I'm gonna take care of these lobsters. After I butcher them out of their shells, they are perfectly cooked. We do not want to raise the temperature at all. So I'm gonna make a little beurre monté from the seafood broth, folding in those herbs that are still gonna steep at the last second. And then I'm gonna mount a bunch of butter in there. I'm putting the lobster in there. Oh, ho, ho.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Waffle, waffle, waffle. Whoa!
Nice
Yeah,
waffles,
I love
Chef.
this, I love this. You wanna taste it and then I'll put another one in right away?
Oh, it's perfect.
It's beautiful.
So herby and yummy.
Dangerous.
Yep.
Holy moly, that's good. I toasted the panettone in the waffle iron. That's going to be my lady fingers for the tiramisu. One of the most important components to a tiramisu is your coffee liqueur gastrique situation. We're gonna take our carrots, we're gonna juice them, and then we're gonna reduce that juice down so we can concentrate the carrot flavor. And then, what is tiramisu without espresso? Do we have instant coffee? I think the coffee is going to really bring out that peartiness in the carrot. And then you add a bunch of coffee liqueur.
There's some essence of that carrot in Kahlua. I never knew that, but
Yeah.
when you tasted it,
Little
it kind
boozy
of,
carrot. Yeah.
Carrot juice espresso is something that I've never even imagined before, let alone heard of.
So I'm ready to put together this tiramisu. I'm gonna start first with a piece of panettone. I'm gonna soak that in my coffee carrot gastrique. I'm gonna put gobs of this beautiful tiramisu lime leaf yumminess on top. Another layer of the panettone, another layer of the soak, and then one more layer of that cream. And I'm gonna get that in the blast chiller. Blast off. I got hand chef. What you need?
Chef, what's in the blender?
That's the carrot lobster emulsion. A little bit of cara orange. It's gonna be a bunch of butter.
Knob or daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy,
Butter
heard.
daddy, please me.
Put some basil in there. You got a basil carrot butter to go with a butter poached lobster. Oh, Sawyer.
Good, right? It's delicious. I need an herb salad. I'd love a
I
pickled
got it.
carrot if we got it.
Pickles. Boom.
Okay.
Woo!
I flambe a ton of cognac, which really intensifies all those lobster and herb flavors. I've never attempted this much craziness in a cooking competition ever. This dish in a high-end Hong Kong Asian restaurant would probably take 30, 40 minutes and for one lobster, and now I'm trying to make 4 lobsters at once. I'm gonna blend the bodies together because I want all those little bits of flavor in the lobster.
You guys good? How we doing, all right?
And now I have my stir-fry sauce. Once that lobster is first fried, I remove it, and now I'm gonna build the actual stir-fry.
You gonna make any for the judges or just for me?
I got it for you.
Gee.
Yeah, it's all you.
I start 2 woks.
Very slippery here, team. Careful.
To the lobsters, I add that amazing sauce that I strained out. Thai cuisine, we call ourselves the king of herbs. I really need to reinforce this herbaceousness here.
Back up, everybody. Stand back.
To finalize that herbaceous point, I want crispy basil, so I throw a ton of Thai basil in the fryer, and that's gonna be a garnish.
Can I use that fryer?
Absolutely.
Oh, you got your herbs in there?
Yeah, move them to one. Move them over to one.
Chef, we have 10 minutes left in the competition.
Chef Ashley, what's the plan for the toasted panettone?
I'm gonna slice them in half and use it to layer a trifle. Oh my God. I like panettone now. That's delicious.
I think this panettone And waffle iron was a big kiss for both teams. This is anybody's game right now.
With the carrots, I don't want to just use it in one application. Candy carrot coins are a really nice way to add an elevated touch to a dish.
Candy carrot coins,
Correct.
Chef?
Just cook it down in some simple syrup with some other flavorings if you want, a couple sprigs of thyme. Herbaceous. I gotta hit this one over the head too. Fried herbs are actually really beautiful to have on desserts. It's gonna be another layer of hitting that randomizer that's gonna work in our favor.
Teams, 5 minutes to go.
What plates are we
Okay.
using? Is this holiday enough?
That's holiday. We have to put the waffle down. Then we have to stagger the claw over top of the tail so they don't move. Pickled carrots in the salad.
Yep.
Mix our salad, place that right off to the edge.
Here.
Then the butter daddy comes through with the carrot basil butter over top.
I still have my tiramisus in the blast chiller. Dust it with cocoa powder, a little crumble of that panettone with sugared basil on top. It looks beautiful.
2.5 minutes, 2.5.
What do you think about Ashley, guys? She amazing or what?
Thank you. I have my trifle glasses, and I'm gonna layer in some of the crumble on the bottom to make sure there's some texture down there. I have my mousse in a piping bag, pipe a nice, beautiful rosette.
What do you think? We leave it whole or slice it?
Trust your gut, and just go for it.
Add in my waffles, more crumble, and I'm looking at this, it's nice, I need something else. I have to make some whipped cream really quick. Finally, to top it off, the candy carrot coins.
40 seconds.
I start plating by rearranging the lobster bits on a plate, but each piece has a beautiful nugget of lobster that will release easily. I top the lobster with the stir-fried onions and chilies and basil.
Oh my God, that's beautiful!
Show me yours.
It's time for the chefs to make like a Christmas tree and go light up your trailer. Thank you very much. Great job, chefs. Adios.
I was behind all the way until you jumped in.
I got you.
Honestly.
I didn't know if I was gonna get it done, man. You seem to have a clear vision the whole time.
I didn't know I was going to get done either. We up until the last second.
All right, it is time to meet our world-class judges. First, we have the internationally revered restaurateur, former pastry chef for Gordon Ramsay, and first female Iron Chef in the UK. She's legendary, Chef Judy Chu.
Oh, yes! Someone who knows my food.
She's a true legend. I got chills.
Next, we have legendary chocolatier, James Beard Award-winning pastry chef and head chef on Nailed It.
No way.
Shut up.
No way.
Jacques.
Chef Jacques Torres.
That is sick.
No way. It's like the French James Bond of food. We couldn't do this without one of the TOC OGs, one of my great friends, James Beard Award winner, restaurateur, who received a coveted 3-star review from the New York Times, Chef Scott Conner.
I'm in awe.
Merry Christmas.
Tonight, the randomizer in the savory category, they were blessed with live whole Maine lobster. For the sweet category, they must use the carrot. The equipment was waffle iron, and they had to use that in the savory and the sweet. The style tonight is herbaceous. The wild card ingredient, panettone. And here to tell you all about it is the one and only TOC3 champ, Chef Tiffany Faison.
Come on, Tiff. Bring some holiday cheer.
Judges, on your right, you have an herb carrot butter poached lobster with an herb panettone waffle with a carrot lobster tarragon butter sauce.
Get in there.
On the left, guys, we have the herb panettone and carrot tiramisu. Two of the lady fingers that were created with the waffle iron and the panettone. This chef added coffee liqueur with carrot juice.
Coffee and carrot. This lobster is delicious. Cooked perfectly. I love what they did with that panettone on the bottom, clearly using the waffle iron. That lobster sauce over the top, money. I love the usage of the herbs. I got a big pop of tarragon, a big pop of chervil. This is a really good dish.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Ingenious in a certain way to be able to juice a carrot and then make coffee out of it. That's really incredible to me. I honestly wish there was like a little pool of it so I could taste more of it. This is what I expect to see on TOC.
Oh my God.
It's one. It's only one.
That's
it's only
one.
one.
This is very impressive. It's original. I ate every single little bit of lobster on my plate. I love how they reconstituted the panettone and they mixed all the herbs in the panettone to make that waffle. The tiramisu, I think, is original.
Lots of compliments.
And that little crispy, translucent sugared basil leaf on top, absolutely gorgeous. I really can't fault this dish.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess the only thing I would say that the panettone was used in the waffle iron both ways. Everything else is so original. Like use the waffle iron in another original way.
Come on.
Okay.
The lobster is cooked perfectly. It's melting, it's delicious, very well balanced. Dessert. There is no mistake here.
Whoa!
It's well done. My problem is carrots should be maybe the star. I don't find enough carrots. If I have to do a dish like that, you will feel the carrots.
At the end of the day, flavor wins.
Chefs, in front of you, 2 scorecards. 50 points available for each dish. 25 points that'll be going to taste. 20 points available in the use of the randomizer. And 5 points for plating.
Jack Perez said the lobster was perfect.
It's because it was.
This is the most nervous I've seen you to date.
Yeah, I don't like that they like their cook so much.
And here to describe our second team's dishes, the one and only wild card, Justin Warner.
Come on, Justin.
Judges, beginning with the savory course, this is Typhoon Shelter style herb lobster. The waffle iron was employed to dehydrate and toast the panettone, which then became the breadcrumbs. In terms of herbaceous notes, you will find plenty of fried basil, basil oil, and then you'll also find cilantro.
Scott likes it. Yeah, Judy, get in there.
Carrots. Firstly,
Excuse me, just one second. They didn't hear one thing you said.
Yeah, because they love it.
okay, moving on to the sweet section. So this is a candied carrot trifle with an herb pecan crumble. The carrots, firstly, were cooked slightly with some brown sugar, thyme, which became this waffle ironed panettone waffle.
He just shook his head.
Shook his head?
Like a yes.
Oh, in a good way.
Yeah.
This is a shake. You scared the crap out of me.
You'll also see some candy carrot coins.
She nailed dessert.
This lobster is kind of naughty. It's kind of naughty.
Oh!
I want to like rub it all over myself.
Okay, all right.
Oh! Rub it on his body.
Judy is still eating this thing. The texture of the panettone on the exterior, the way it's been toasted and then tossed with the lobster. This is delicious. This is delicious. I'm afraid to talk about a trifle in front of such esteemed chefs. It's delicious. That little bits of rosemary kind of popping. There's something also very holiday-esque about that as well.
Yes.
It's completely unique.
They nailed it.
They crushed it.
They crushed it. I was feeling so good, now I'm not.
This lobster is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
This is very risky to do this type of dish in a competition, but I don't think anything wrong here. Delicious, delicious lobster. I love it. Coming to the dessert, the carrots are candy here on top. Technically, it's very well done.
Okay.
This dish looks sexy, it smells sexy, and it eats sexy.
Oh my God.
The integrity of each herb was actually really respected. Fresh cilantro, some freshness in there. Also cilantro stems, which taste a little bit different. And then you get, you know, all of these like Thai basil leaves, which were fried. This is an addictive dish. That's why we were all just ripping it apart.
Oh!
The dessert, I think, is really clever. I think the carrot coins were my favorite thing on this trifle. I wish there were more of them. Borderline over-whipped, slightly grainy.
Okay.
All right, judges, thank you very much. 2 scorecards in front of you.
Do we dare get our hopes up?
We didn't do anything wrong.
Right. But did we do enough right?
Correct.
Let's go.
No matter what happens, we kick butt.
Chefs, scores are in.
Love you.
I've got the scores right here. Let's bring our chefs back in. Chef Britt, Chef Jonathan, Chef Jack, Chef Ashley. The score tonight is the highest score we have thus far. One team scored a 45 out of 50 in savory, a 43 out of 50 in sweet, for a score of 88. The other team scored 49 out of 50 in savory, 44 in the sweet dish, for a total of 93. The quarterfinal battle winner between Team Jet and Ashley and Team Britt and Jonathan is... Jet and Ashley!
They did.
Britt and Jonathan, you should be incredibly proud of what you've achieved. You're a fantastic duo together. 88 is a winning score on any given day.
Thank you.
Chef Britt, Chef Jonathan.
Go win it.
Go get it.
I love this game.
Wow.
88 is an insane score.
Can we do it again?
Yeah.
I have never seen a 49 in savory. I've never seen 49. You gotta be so proud.
I have no words.
You just made history, and let's go ahead and take a look at where we're off to. So you've got Kevin and Dale. Kevin and Dale better get their running shoes on because you're going into the semifinals.
Yes!
Chef Jet, Chef Ashley, thank you so much. Congratulations. Wow!
Holy. That was one heck of a performance. And I'm sorry, the double knives? Where did this come from?
I needed every second of that 40 minutes, and I needed that technique.
It feels really good, very validating.
We're gonna take that energy, go to the next round, and I think we're gonna go all the way.
That's right.
I love it.
Are you ready to meet the two teams battling for the last spot in the semifinals? In the battle for Division B, we have the #2 seed team, Celebrated Brothers Michael and Brian Voltaggio, whose first round win proved they are even stronger when cooking together, making them one of the most feared teams in the competition.
We won by 2 points, thanks to you.
Chef Michael and Brian.
2 points is not going to beat May and Nini. We are brothers. We operate our restaurants together.
At one time, we were competing against each other, and now we're competing together.
I believe that the judges, unless somebody messes up at a high level, are going to be splitting hairs this round.
Now, their opponents are the #1 seeds champion Chef Mei Lin and her BFF, Chef Nini Nguyen. This tight-knit team of competitors took down Chefs Adam Sobel and Christian Petroni in the first round. May and Nini, congratulations.
We understand each other in a way that I don't think the other teams do. Maybe the Voltaggio brothers.
I mean, if anybody here knows the tricks they have under their sleeves, it's you, May.
Yeah. I've cooked with the brothers for a very long time. I've worked for both of them, and I know their tricks.
She knows all of our tricks up to a certain point, but she doesn't know what we've been doing since she left.
I spent a lot of time with Nini, on Top Chef. She can hold her own. And she's really accomplished in pastry.
All right, chefs, they're ready for you.
All right, let's do this.
You're so gangster.
I'm just a bro.
Are you ready to see these teams go mistletoe to toe? Then let's light this up. Chef Michael Voltaggio earned a Michelin star and James Beard Award nods as an executive chef. He is one of the titans on Bobby's Triple Threat and the winner of Season 6 of Top Chef. Chef Brian Voltaggio is a 2-time James Beard nominee who has opened over a dozen restaurants. He is a 3-time Top Chef finalist. Give it up for our #2 seed, Team Michael and Brian. you, has it always been this tight?
I mean, it was big wheels and bicycles and all that. You know, we were connected when we were children, and just I followed him into this career, and here we are. We're partners, we're brothers, we're family. We do everything together.
To be able to have this opportunity also to come out here and compete and show what we can do together has been nothing but incredible. So thank you.
I really think that you have both elevated each other to another level. Good luck, Voltagios. Let's meet your opponents. Chef Mei Lin is a James Beard nominated restaurateur who has won both Top Chef and Tournament of Champions. She is one of Oprah Winfrey's go-to Christmas chefs. Chef Nini Nguyen honed her skills at the Michelin-starred 11 Madison before becoming winner of Food Network's Last Bite Hotel. Give it up for Mayday and Martini Nini, Team May and Nini. How did the idea come together that you were going to compete?
I think that we have really good rapport. We also think a lot alike.
You know these guys.
Well, I've literally worked under both of them for a really long time, so they taught me a lot of what I know.
I've learned so much from them, they don't even know. I'm just in the corner, just writing things like, oh, you do that before you do that. All right.
Let's go this way, folks. Come on. As you know, the randomizer will determine the savory ingredient for one dish, the sweet ingredient for the other dish, but the equipment, the style, and the wild card will be included in both dishes. Let's get after it. Here we go. Savory. Breast in sweet kumquats, cookie cutter, wrapped, and candy canes.
Yay.
Now here's the great news. I'm gonna give you 40 minutes, and I'm now gonna give you 2 minutes to confer together as a team, come up with a game plan, and when those 2 minutes are over, the cook will begin. Starts now. Good luck.
Make a gastrique. I'm gonna cookie cut the squash. And then I'm gonna do some sort of wrap, like a present with like Swiss chard.
With this randomizer, there's a lot of good things and bad things. I mean, I don't necessarily want to put candy canes with kumquats,
but we're gonna make it work.
Well, if you're making a pastrami glaze, you can melt the candy cane down and put the pastrami spices in that.
Yes. Michael's going to take the pastry on this one again, and because he's got a vision for the dish.
What vision is that? Can you share it with me? Because right now, I don't know what that vision is.
Oh.
Chefs, 3, 2, 1, and your time starts now. Duck breast, I mean, this is the chef's dream right here. It's got a lot of fat under that skin. For the sweet category, kumquat, it can be manipulated into just about anything. Cookie cutters, I think we all know what cookie cutters are. We're gonna give them a wide range of them. Wrapped, anything that has encircled the ingredients. It could be food, it could be plastic wrap, it could be aluminum foil, and candy canes. Oh boy. Tonight, the chefs will have to put that in their savory and their sweet dish.
We're just one step closer to winning that TOC Holiday Trophy. Wouldn't that look good in your house?
I'll get it half of the year, you get it half of the year.
Okay.
We'll alternate summers.
Okay, that sounds good. Coming into a competition, the goal is always to win, but in holiday spirit, we're representing charities. I'm playing for a close friend, Sunny Sweetman, not only my mentor, but a mentor to Michael Voltaggio as well. Sunny's just battling a really rare form of cancer called uveal melanoma. There's no cure for it currently. I am playing for his medical expenses to really help out his family. Cancer sucks.
Yeah.
One incredible thing about this round is that May and I are both playing for a friend of ours, Chef Sunny Sweetman. Either way, whoever wins this round, we're gonna be rooting for the other person to take this thing to the end.
You grab me stock? What? Stock? Any. Stock? Yes.
For me, I would like to beat a Voltaggio brother once in my career before they retire.
I don't think they'll ever retire.
I know.
Chef, what do you use that for?
For agar-agar, sir.
Got it.
Basically marrying the idea of a Thai coconut jelly cake with a cheesecake.
Love it.
I'm adding into this some kumquat zest and some kumquat juice. There is not a lot of juice in these kumquats, so this process is taking quite a significant amount of time. Wow, so much easier to zest oranges than kumquats, I will say. Thai coconut jelly cake is traditionally made with agar-agar, which comes from seaweed. Blending it makes it a little bit more silky and a little less firm. Last week, my dessert didn't set in time, had some issues with the freezer, so this week, agar-agar is definitely like my little safety. There's no way this isn't gonna set. It's not like a panna cotta where it's silky and smooth. It's more of like a jelly with a bite to it. Having this white canvas that is pretty neutral, I can build lots of kumquat flavor into this and use this as my canvas.
Taking out a little bit of an insurance policy, heated the agar-agar separately from everything else, and then put it straight into the freezer. That's gonna set up in no time.
I'm gonna be cooking duck, and I have to wrap something, and I have to somehow throw a candy cane in it. And I keep thinking I'm gonna do something with stuffed cabbage. Something I've done before. I know I can wrap something with using cabbage leaves. I've blanched in the water, it's already boiling on the stove. I'm gonna be able to build something quickly, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to use the cookie cutter to help shape it.
Chef, did caraway make it in there as well?
Yes, it did.
Oh, what do we got here, like pastrami-like?
Yep. So I'm making spiced crispy duck breast, maitake mushrooms, wrapped with Napa cabbage, and a sauce made with peppermint and orange. It's super important to cook duck slowly. Like, you have to render the fat out. If you cook it at a high temperature, you can actually burn the spices and burn the fat.
He shoots. He scores.
What's the mixture, Chef?
Pastrami spices. I've cooked duck countless times in the fall, winter season. It's definitely something that appears on our menus and something we definitely cook with during the holidays. I know how to cook duck well, and I know I'm gonna be able to crush it.
The candy canes and the kumquats are kind of freaking me out. I don't want mint with my orange. Like, it's like when you brush your teeth and you drink orange juice afterwards. Like, that's the worst feeling.
I think I'm okay with it. I think that we can work with this, both sweet and savory.
We will have to, we have to make it work.
The kumquats are not a requirement for the savory dish, but I feel like in this case, I really want to use it because it works with the duck beautifully. Essentially a duck à l'orange.
Chef May.
Hello. So I am doing a seared duck breast with a kumquat candy cane gastrique.
So the duck is in the pan rendering. I get started on the jus with flavors of the Middle East, some demi-glace, and harissa paste.
You playing the cookie cutter?
When I think wrapped, I'm thinking kanafe, which is a Middle Eastern dessert. It's filled with cheese. I'm gonna wrap it in kaitafe, which is shredded phyllo dough. I am going to make a kumquat orange and candy cane syrup to kind of soak that kanafe. And I'm making a candy cane dust. I'm making the candy cane dust for multiple purposes: to melt into my sauce, to make a tuile.
Really smart manipulation of it.
So I'm making a candy cane kumquat orange syrup with orange blossom and a little bit of peppermint extract so that you can really get those flavors from the candy cane and the kumquat. I'm gonna let that cook.
I think Chef Nini has cracked the code to how to use the candy canes and the kumquats. She's employed some orange juice as well, so that pick up that beautiful kumquat flavor.
Halfway point, 20 minutes to go.
Mozzarella. I'm wrapping mozzarella with kaitafe. I feel like a lot of Americans know it now because of the viral Dubai chocolate. It's nice and crispy in desserts. And I'm toasting it inside the cookie cutter, so I get like little snowflakes. And I'm cooking it nice and slowly to make sure that the kaitafe is cooked all the way through and it's nice and crispy. So I started in pastry, but I've transitioned to savory. I'm most known for Vietnamese cuisine, but some people forget that I have some pastry skills.
Let it cool a little bit. Clever, Chef, clever.
Pots. Backwards today. Now I need to get more kumquats into my dish. So I put whole kumquats into a pot of simple syrup. I'm also slicing them very thin, putting them in that same syrup. So what this will yield me is a kumquat syrup, candied kumquat slices, and potentially whole kumquats that I could puree. So 3 components in one pot.
Michael's got a vision now.
Yeah.
I knew it was...
Do we have candy canes already unwrapped, or we gotta like unwrap these too? Now my yuzu chocolate peppermint bark. Peppermint bark is a popular thing around the holidays.
There are smaller candy cane, Chef, that may be easier to unwrap.
Where are those?
In the same bin.
there are individually wrapped candy canes, which I think is
mean.
This is really annoying. If I don't win this round, it's because I spent most of this cook unwrapping candy canes.
Michael, I know you're good, but I'm just asking.
I wouldn't
Just
say
make
good,
you feel
Chef,
good.
but I'm still here.
Still here? All right.
Chef, where's this rough candy cane dust going?
Yuzu chocolate peppermint bark.
I love this kitchen. My God, my God. What Chef Michael Voltaggio here is doing here is making kind of like your grandma's version of white chocolate bark. I imagine once this all cools, we're then gonna see that cut with a ring mold. Look at that. Maitake, Chef.
Yep, my Takis. Hey, I could wrap something into the cookie cutter as a mold and then bake that with it. So I immediately grab cabbage, mushrooms, and start roasting them down in brown butter. Duck fat to that too. Lots of alliums.
Love the word allium. That's like garlic and shallots.
Just
and
garlic,
onions.
shallots, and onions.
He's just trying to sound
It's
fancy.
fancy.
Allium.
Allium.
I only cook with alliums in the holidays. Brian, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I got a plan developing.
What's the plan with the cutter, Chef?
I'm going to use this cutter here to actually form a mold for the cabbage and then bake it in. I place that into the package of the leaves, you know, into each individual cookie cutter or the molds, and then wrap the cabbage and then roast it in the oven. As I'm approaching this challenge, I don't want to be so cookie cutter with the cookie cutter.
Chef, that's wrapped.
It's wrapped, Chef. It's wrapped. And we're molding.
I love it.
Cookie cutter. We're cutting.
Yeah,
We're cutting. We're cutting.
Killing 2 Christmas birds in one go. I like
That's what we're doing. Door.
Candy canes in a savory application, just not easy. This is really one of those times that I'm really thrilled that I'm not cooking. Just tough. We'll see how it all turns out.
I'm gonna get a cookie cutter.
Next up, I cut into my butternut squash and I grab a flour cookie cutter and get as many punched out as humanly possible. A cookie cutter is not something that I would normally reach for, but since it is a part of the randomizer, I want to make sure that the judges see that the cookie cutter has been used. Get that seared in a pan. Not that I have to use kumquats, but now I want to use kumquats because duck and orange go hand in hand. So the kumquat gastrique is made with splitting the kumquats in half, sugar, champagne vinegar, as well as some candy cane. Essentially, that candy cane is being used as the sweetener and the flavoring agent for that gastrique. What a better way to play into that holiday feel than to make a duck à l'orange type of dish for the savory.
You like candy canes?
I do, actually. I love candy canes. They're one of those things that, like, you put it in your mouth and you're like, it is now Christmas.
Yes,
like,
it is.
It marks that season.
I think I've sufficed with the cookie cutter. I'm gonna do that. My kanafe is cooked all the way through inside the cookie cutter. I know that I have mozzarella inside, but I think that I need another creamy element that can kind of bring some brightness, even though I have like a sweet and sour sauce.
Candy cane dust.
Candy cane dust, bananas. They'll be wrapped. For my wrapped item, I'm grabbing bananas because I know that that is something that I can wrap. Spring roll wrappers. It's on the package.
Bananas wrapped in candy cane wrapped in a spring roll wrapper and fried.
So wrap, wrap, wrap.
Yes.
I'm also going to crust my bananas in ground up candy cane so that I can continue to hammer that randomizer, and these are going into the fryer. My little kumquat slice is candied perfectly in that simple syrup. My whole kumquats are nice and tender, and I have that kumquat syrup. So what I'm doing now is taking some of the whole kumquats, putting those in the blender, pouring some of the kumquat syrup over the whole kumquats. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Now I'm finally starting to feel like I have a dish that I can put together.
Where's that candy cane coming into play with that pastrami duck?
So I use the spices so to season the duck, and then now using candy cane to infuse into the sauce. Now this is new. I'm gonna double down on the mint too. I know that mint can play well with savory dishes. I keep thinking like duck à l'orange. I'm gonna incorporate some orange into the sauce.
Yep.
Orange, peppermint, lots of mint. Orange and mint go really well together. And I know that if I impart some orange juice, some high acid to that, it'll help cut the fat of the duck. It'll actually help elevate the mint flavor. So that way they know the judges are gonna taste that part of the dish.
Never done this before. I'm gonna base with a candy cane.
What's that?
Basing with a candy cane.
So I'm gonna actually base this duck in some candy cane to sort of bring that candy cane element, you know, to the dish just once more.
Oh, that tastes minty.
Brian technically is one of the most proficient, intelligent cooks I've ever worked with.
Thank you, chef. Good? You got that mint?
I was just lamenting to my therapist that I never get to try anything new anymore.
Taste.
With the wrapped item, I grab some Swiss chard. I get that blanched.
Chef, pine nuts, coconut.
Pine nuts, a little bit of currant. I'm gonna fold in some rice with some harissa, and that's what's gonna be wrapped.
Plates, what kind of plate you want?
Something flat.
What color?
White is fine. White or black.
I really like using Swiss chard as a wrapping element because it's a really soft green, but it is pretty like neutral flavored for you to add anything inside. The fact that our dishes are so cohesive, I think that speaks to our ESP that we have.
Oh, that smells good, May.
I think when Nini said she was gonna make kanafe, I was like, I'm already going in a Middle Eastern direction. So this is just like a perfect match.
Chefs, 5 minutes to go.
Everything's ready to go. I have the cookie cutter cut squash on the plate first, the Swiss chard roll with kumquats. I think it's very intentional for me to cut a very thick piece of duck because when you thinly slice duck, a lot of the juices could leach out.
Go taste the jus.
I get some jus with some of the gastrique on the plate, and to finish, we have the parsley salad on top.
I put lebna on the bottom. I put my toasted kanafe right on top. I drizzle it with the syrup, top it with the candied kumquats, and we dust it with a little bit of candy cane powder.
3 minutes.
So I'm intentionally building this plate. So I'm gonna place the cabbage wrapped mushrooms in the center of the plate, slice the duck breast and fan it over the top, and then finish it with the jus. And I want this spoon all over the plate, so as you're eating through it, you're also capturing those elements of the dish. I want the judges to look at this dish and be like, wow, this is a special meal, sitting at a great holiday table.
1 minute, chef.
First thing I'm putting on the plate is my coconut jelly cake. Next, I'm taking these teeny tiny little candied kumquat slices and lining them up around the outside.
That looks amazing.
I'm pouring some of that kumquat syrup over top of it and then actually adding some of my kumquat puree.
30 seconds.
Ryan, do you have my serrated?
Is that?
My serrated knife?
Serrated? No. Right here.
I'm also putting a little stripe of that kumquat puree on the right-hand side so that that will hold my candy cane and spring roll wrapped banana in place. Feet don't fail me now. I'm putting my peppermint bark right on top.
3, 2, 1. That's it, we're done. This is the finale of the quarterfinals. Congratulations, really great job. Really great job. Good job.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like shaking right now.
I know,
I have like the jitters. My stomach is churning right now.
Stressed.
They brought everything they got.
This sort of solidifies the fact that the sibling rivalry is over.
Yes.
And that we are partners. We are not against each other.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back our judges, the one and only Chef Judy Jew, Chef Jacques Torres, and Chef Scott Kine.
Jacques Torres, are you glad you didn't make chocolate?
I'm so happy I didn't make anything chocolate.
One of the most famous pastry chefs in the world here right now, Jacques Torres. Judy's judged me on Triple Threat before. She's tough.
Tonight, the randomizer for this final competition offered up in savory duck breast, in sweet kumquats. The shared equipment was the cookie cutter. The shared style would be wrapped, and the shared wild card ingredient was candy cane.
The chefs have presented for you duck fat roasted duck breast with Swiss chard wrapped kumquat and duck fat rice, with the harissa holiday jus glazed butternut stars, the candy cane candied kumquat gastrique was drizzled over the Swiss chard rice packages and roasted in the oven. On the left, we have a kunafi of katafi wrapped mozzarella with kumquat labna and candy cane candied kumquat syrups. The mozzarella was wrapped in katafi and roasted in these snowflake cookie cutters. A labna was made and mixed with kumquat zest. This was then finished with a powdered candy cane dust.
Scott's still eating.
This is spectacular.
Yes!
There are so many delicious, subtle, warm spices inside here, that decided, unapologetic harissa that's inside here as well. Oh. It's both soulful and cerebral, I would say, and that's what I really like about this.
I might cry right now.
That brings me to turkey, and then when I go to dessert, this is also like being in a Turkish cafe. This is great cooking.
I would say he would say that's damn near perfect.
Beautiful harmony into the duck, crispiness of the duck, and it's cooked perfectly. The candy kumquats, it's a beautiful dish. I especially love the harissa that really bring all that together and give a little heat to it.
I think this is a complete marriage in heaven. This is the first time we're actually seeing a main course that actually goes with the dessert as well. The duck, beautifully seared. I think it's technically flawless. And then you get this like candied kumquat on top. So these like golden orbs of like citrusy notes. And I love the fact that the chef has cut the butternut squash out with these flowers. And then it's the same shape of the flower of the kanafe. In the dessert, I actually love a kanafe. Classic execution. The only thing that I would say is missing is I wanted a bit more of those kumquats on top.
Kumquat was the sweet for the sweet are really good.
I'm just overwhelmed with emotion with the judging that we just had.
I think the Voltaggio brothers are nervous, because I would be.
Judges, your scorecards are in front of you. Again, 50 points per dish, 25 points in taste, 20 points in the use of the randomizer, and 5 points for plating.
They deserve that feedback. I mean, I've never eaten anything that either one of them have ever made where I wouldn't give those same notes.
Yeah.
All right, judges, here to present the second dish, and the final dish of the evening is Wild Card. Justin.
Judges, we have a duck and peppermint accompanied by a maitake parcel. The duck breast was cooked and basted in duck fat. A candy cane was added to finish the basting process. And then you'll notice the jus. The jus has also been fortified with the candy canes. That cookie cutter was used to form that Napa cabbage parcel. Moving on to our sweet component, here you have a Thai coconut and kumquat jelly cake, a kumquat syrup and puree, a peppermint bark, and a peppermint banana cannelloni.
Beautiful. Those dishes really make you want to dive in it and start to taste all the components.
This makes me nervous.
The sauce of the duck is delicious. For the desserts, same thing. That dessert was beautiful. The use of the banana and the wrap and the use of agar-agar in it, we don't see it too often, and it's very well done. I find that a very good dessert.
From Jack Torres.
You take a little piece of that wrap, that cabbage with the maitake mushroom and the duck, that is a perfect bite of food. What? Earthy, and it has a great texture on that cabbage. Great sauce work will make or break a dish. And this sauce work makes this dish even better.
I didn't think this was gonna be easy.
No.
When it comes to the jelly cake, love the usage of the kumquats. I think this little puree that's on top is stunning.
40 minutes, spectacular.
Jump.
This is Michelin star plating here. They were probably there with tweezers, you know, with all of those kumquat rings, just putting their heart and soul on the plate. The duck is sublime. I would have loved more of this sauce because it is so incredibly good. I think it needs it because the maitakes aren't seasoned that much.
Flavored it really well.
Once you get that sauce in there, it is absolutely divine. If anything, it's just a kiss of the candy cane. So maybe since it is supposed to be the star of the dish, it should have been a little bit, you know, more forefront. The dessert, I think, is a stunner. Bright, it's honey-hued. It has all those citrus bombs that you want from the kumquat. The crackle of that peppermint bark was really, really nice, and all those crunchy bits inside.
Hold my hand. I need you to hold my hand.
Thank you, judges. The scorecards are in front of you.
If we go home on this, it's going to come down to like, I mean, it should be a point.
They're just masters of this craft.
Yeah.
And so for us to be like this neck and neck with them, I think is fantastic.
Chef Jacques Torres, Chef Judy Jew, Chef Scott Conant. It's been a pleasure. Good night.
We'll see what happens. All right. Great job, man.
You too, man.
All right.
Let's bring him back in, the Montaggio brothers. Michael and Brian. May and Nene. Very high scores. One team scored a 48 out of 50 in savory, a 43 out of 50 in sweet, for a total of 91. The other team scored a 46 out of 50 in savory and 46 out of 50 in sweet, for a score of 92 and a 1-point difference.
Of course.
The winner of the battle between Team May and Nene and Team Michael and Brian is... Michael and Brian! Wow!
Bring it home for Sunday.
I'm gonna do my best.
Such a narrow margin really does show how amazing you are. Sorry it's not your night tonight. It has been an honor and pleasure to have you tonight.
Thank you
Okay?
so much.
Thank you very much. Chef May Lynn, Chef Nene Lynn.
How do you lose with a 91? I don't know, you know?
It happens.
They better take it all the way. I don't like losing to the non-winners.
Semi-finals!
Let's take a look, gentlemen. Where are you going? Michael and Brian going against Tobias and Marcel.
Wow. This next round is the unknown. They cook very differently than we do. We just cook our food and go head to head. I mean, this is a game.
So, gentlemen, congratulations. We'll see you next week. Job well done.
Thank you.
Michael and Brian Montaggio.
I don't know. Congratulations, guys. Thanks. You guys are a huge inspiration as brothers and as family. It's gotta feel pretty amazing.
Michael and I, we started out competing against each other. This is the new story. This is who we are. I'm incredibly proud.
We're in the third round.
Yes,
All right.
yes, sir.
Congrats, guys.
Yes, sir.
Nice job.
The final 4 teams of our tournament are set.
2 down, 2 to go.
Now is the hardest part.
Join us next time for our exciting conclusion when these 4 sweet and savory duos face off.
Game time, Chef, game time.
This is gonna get intense.
And then the best of the best teams go head-to-head in an epic final battle for the title.
It's delicious.
The trophy.
Let's take a look at this.
I can't, Brian. I can't.
Big bucks for charity.
Time is going fast.
And that $100,000 grand prize.
Jingle, jingle, all the way.
Right here on Tournament of Champions All-Star Christmas. See you next week. Adios.